Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my final prediction for Miss Universe Philippines 2023. Welcome! So the pageant is going to be held later tonight and the new Miss Universe Philippines will be crowned who will represent the Philippines at Miss Universe 2023. So after looking and watching all the preliminary performance of all the candidates, considering as well the consistency of their performance in the entire competition and moving forward into an international competition, I will be sharing to you my top 16 based on whom I think, again this is just a personal choice, on whom I think could do very well tonight. And then after revealing my top 16, I will also be revealing my choices for the different titles that will be picked from the group, which is Supranational and Miss Charm, because obviously it's already given that the winner goes to Miss Universe. So let's now talk about my current top 16, and these are my choices in order of my preference. Starting with my number 16, Batangas. Karen Joyce Alfato. She gave a very solid performance in all rounds of the competition. Her interview was great and she surprised me so much during the evening gown round. Actually, her evening gown look is one of my favorite looks of that night. And her swimsuit was very decent too, so that's why she's here on the list. Number 15 goes to Sorsogon. Rain Hilary Karaskal. Another silent dark horse in the competition. I was completely shocked at how polished and good her performances were, especially during the preliminaries. And if she continues that, or at least elevate what she gave us during the prelims, then she might even go for a top 10. Number 14 goes to Chaong Kazon, Afia Yaboa. With the exception of all the unnecessary hand gestures and over-dramatic movements during the evening gown preliminaries, I think she is still worthy of getting a placement in the first cut. She looked great during the prelims and her interview was also quite excellent, and one of the interviews that made a mark on me. Number 13 goes to Pasig, Kali Navia Hoff. I think the best speaker in the group deserves a placement in the top 16. And I think her interview performance could really catapult her into the first cut. And I'm glad that she didn't rely on her speaking skills alone, because I think her swimsuit performance was very good too. And not so much with the evening gown because it was a little bit too pageant patty. But nonetheless, a spot for her is for sure. Number 12 goes to Marinduque. Christine Salcedo, she blew me away during the swimsuit preliminaries. I mean, her walk has always been one of the good ones that I've seen, and I'm glad that she was able to show that and deliver a good performance during the preliminaries. Even the evening gown, she looked amazing too. And after considering everything that I've seen and watching her preliminary performance, I immediately told myself that she's going to be one of the dark horses this year and she will be making it in my list. And she's here at number 12. Number 11 goes to Agusan del Norte. Hannah Rizarzoso, one of my favorite faces this year. I actually wanted to put her a little bit higher because she's one of the prettiest candidates that I think is in this batch. But in my opinion, her preliminary interviews were quite average. Her answers were quite pageant patty. That's why I didn't put her in my personal top 10 best interviews. Although I think her strongest part during the preliminaries was the evening gown. I mean, I was wowed. She looked extremely stunning. She gave an amazing performance. And I think being the first performer on that preliminary evening gown round, she really set the bar very, very high. Her swimsuit was quite good too. It's just it didn't leave as much mark as I wanted it to be. But nonetheless, she surely deserves to get a placement in the first cut. And if she goes far, like top 10 or top 5, and show that in the finals, I will not argue at all because I am seeing potentials in her to go really far. But based on what I am assessing so far, I'll just put her at this placement. Number 10 goes to Palawan, Joy Gallardo. The glow of this woman is unbelievable. One of the ladies that made me wow. I mean, everything about her beauty and performance at the swimsuit was mind-blowing. Even the evening gown, wow, it was just phenomenal. It was just so good. And if she doesn't get a crown this year, she's one of the candidates that I would really love to see come back, because I felt like she has so much potentials, and with the right styling, preparation, and something that would really make her stronger and an easy front runner in the batch, I think she could really be going into an international competition. I see huge potentials in her, and I really hope that they will hone that if today is not her year. But nonetheless, a placement is for sure, and I am seeing a possibility for her to make some surprises and break some predictions, because she is great. Number 9 goes to Eastern Samar, Ramos. She deserves this placement. Incredible in interviews and solid performances in swimsuit and evening gown. She has proven to everyone that she is one of the ladies to watch out for. I mean, incredible. I have reviewed my personal scoreboard, and wow, I wasn't expecting that I was able to give her high scores in all 3 rounds. So watch out for this one. Number 8 goes to Zambales CJopiazza. A very strong candidate when it comes to the runway performances, and this is going to be an ultimate comeback for her, and a complete redemption since her previous pageant, because she surely made sure that all angles are checked, all her performances are strong, and she just went all out with everything that she do. And even though sometimes her performances isn't getting the recognition that we wanted it to be, but I really hope that she will get the recognition she deserves in the finals. Number 7 goes to Cavite, Samantha Panlilio, a very strong speaker of the batch, and one of the ladies who gave an excellent performance at both swimsuit and evening gown. The only reason why I did not put her in my personal top 5, although I can see her making the top 5 as well, there's always a tendency for her to be outshined the other candidates, and if she makes the top 5 in the finals, then I'll be happy and I will not be surprised at all. Number 6, Baguio, Krishna Marie Gravides, one of my favorite faces this year as well. Super beautiful candidate. What a beauty, and her performance will definitely put her very high in the finals. I can see her in other people's top 5, and I think that's really good, and I truly see that happening too. But if she doesn't win this year, she's also one of the ladies that I'm rooting for a comeback, because her beauty, her aura, and performance is just Miss Universe worthy. There's so many strong candidates this year, but if ever she'll make a surprise win tonight, I will fully support her. I mean, she exudes the Filipina beauty that we really wanted to see in an international stage. But if by any means that she doesn't win, oh my gosh, I'm hoping for a comeback. Because again, as what I've said, she deserves the universe. Now let's go to my final 5. Starting with my second runner-up, Davao Oriental, Liza Castro. Although I wasn't a fan of the gown choice during the preliminaries, but with the gown change, she's phenomenal. I am just blown away by her overall performance in this competition. She has that aura and radiance that stood out among everybody else, and her performances were always top-notch. Also, strong speaker. And we would love to see some bardagulan or a bloody fight in the top 5 Q&A, just to show everyone that we have it in the bag in terms of public speaking. So I believe Davao Oriental, top 5 worthy. My first runner-up goes to Cebu Province, Emmanuel Vera, one of my sentimental favorites, and if you watch my interviews review, she is one of my top performers. I believe her solid performances will allow her to sail through and enter the top 5, and I can't wait for her to hold the microphone and show the world what she's made of, because she is also going to destroy predictions when she's in the top 5. Incredible speaker. I'm actually one of the best speakers consistently. My Miss Universe Philippines charity goes to Pampanga, Angelique Manto. Being a newbie in this national pageant, she, to me, created a huge wave in this pageant. Her swimsuit and evening gown was just wow in almost every way. And she's one of the ladies that just, wow. I mean, when I saw her preliminary performance, my jaw literally dropped. And when the camera hits her face, zoomed into her face, wow, she, to me, screams Miss Universe. So if the organization is going to crown and will be looking for a fresh face, someone who hasn't represented the country internationally, or someone who's a newbie in in a national pageant, I believe Pampanga would be the best choice to win tonight. And she could actually win if she went all out with her performance. My Miss Universe Philippines Tourism goes to Bohol, Pauline Amelinx. I think with all the awards and performances she has received, it just revealed how everyone liked her. Everyone loved her because of her personality, the kind of woman she is, and also because she continues to show people that every time she competes at Miss Universe Philippines, she is growing, she's improving, and she's always doing better compared to her previous self, which is truly, truly commendable. I also consider her as my choice for Miss Universe, and to be honest, if I could be able to see Bohol tonight in the final two, regardless if she wins or ends up as first runner-up, I will be extremely happy because she deserves to be getting one of the places in the finals, holding hands before the winner is announced. But my choice for Miss Universe Philippines 2023 goes to Makati. Michelle D. Being a frontrunner, I am glad she gave everything she's got in the preliminaries. I have my scoreboard, my personal scoreboard, and she was high in my swimsuit, but she was my number one choice in the evening gown. She just exudes that aura and that winner vibes, and I haven't felt that in others during the evening gown round. Also, she is an all-rounder. If ever we choose Michelle D as our Miss Universe Philippines, I believe that she is going to be an excellent representative because, as what I've said, she is an all-rounder. What do we mean by that? She is excellent in swimsuit, evening gown, and interviews. She is rich in personality, experience, and confidence. Plus, she's very consistent when it comes to her styling, which is good. So having said that, it felt like, to me, Michelle D has already checked all the boxes to be considered as our next Miss Universe Philippines. And this is the reason why I believe if Michelle wins tonight, we're going to have a very, very strong and consistent representative at Miss Universe Philippines, at Miss Universe 2023 in El Salvador. And as what my close friend told me, my close friend is actually rooting very hard for Michelle D, and he said that Michelle is the only candidate that he's seeing that could go head to head with the Latinas and other candidates in El Salvador this 2023 edition of Miss Universe. So after assessing, she's also my winner. So that's it. These is my prediction. But before we end, I will also be revealing my choice for the 3 international pageants, my 2 choices for each pageant. So for Miss Universe, it's already given that my choices are Makati and Bohol. For Miss Supranational, I believe the perfect choice would be Cebu Province. She's always been very vocal that she wanted to represent the country at Miss Supranational. I believe she earned it. She's amazing and she would be perfect for Supranational. Or if not, other choice would be Zambales. Perfect choice would as well. And for Charm, my choices are Pampanga or Davao Oriental. So that's it. This is my final prediction from Miss Universe Philippines 2023, and I am looking forward to know your thoughts about my ranking, about my prediction, about my leaderboard, and everything else. So, don't forget to leave your comments below, don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you will be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much. Have a wonderful night tonight for the finals, and have a great day from the Philippines.